2016, and most of the top 10 drug companies paid fines totaling about $33 billion for illegal marketing of drugs, hiding data on harms, and manipulation of results. And, and when those crimes were committed, in most cases, they end up making more profit from sales of the drugs than they do from the fines.
Like vials.
So there's no incentive to stop doing what they're doing.
Right.
And ultimately, the patients suffer. But I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater here, because someone might say, well, hold on, Dr. Malhotra, but aren't the drug industry responsible for all these life-saving treatments and blah, blah? And yes, they are. But the question is, what is the net effect of them? So if you look at, in the last 20 years, so I'll just give you some examples here. Between 2000 and 2008, of the 667 drugs approved by the FDA, only 75% of them were found to be copies of old ones. So the drug companies will change a few molecules here and there on an old drug, rebrand it, rename it, patent it, make lots of money, and then they move on to the next one, right? So there's huge waste. Only 11% of them were found to be truly innovative, as in a therapeutic clinical benefit over the previous drug. So there's all this waste. In France, something similar. Between 2000 and 2011, of almost 1,000 drugs were approved by their regulator. Again, most of them were copies of old ones, but about double the amount of drugs, Joe, 15% of those drugs were approved, were found to be more harmful than beneficial, compared to about 8% that were therapeutic benefits. So what does that mean when you look at it in its totality with the waste and the harm? The overall net effect of the drug industry, in my view, on society in the last 2 decades has been a negative one.